What's up, guys, and welcome back to part 5 of our playthrough of Fighting Fantasy House of Hell. We've pretty much done a big circuit around this house now. We've pretty much knocked off the first floor, and now we're heading onto the ground floor. So we can basically start from the ground floor in every playthrough now because we know exactly what to do and what not to do. So I think where we left it off is that we went to a passageway where there was 3 doors and we haven't tried anything yet, so I think that's what we're going to do. But our main objective is to find the crysknife, and then we can try and take down the what's he called now? I can't remember the guy.
Big Daddy Kelnor.
Yeah, what he's called, like he's the
Earl of fuck.
No, the other guy. He's like the
Oh, Butler.
butler.
Is he not called like Butlins or something?
Butlins.
Jenkins.
Jenkins, something like
the
that.
Butler. I'm sure
Yeah.
it's Jenkins.
Okay then, so we're going to check out these 3 doors and see what's in store. Hopefully we find the crysknife. Our fear is still 0, which is a very good
Yeah,
thing.
that's really good. I hope we've done that right and not cheated.
No, I
too
think
much.
it is. Okay, let's start then.
Okay.
So we've got this page written down.
Yeah, so we're definitely on the ground floor. Are we going to start from this position going forward, would you say? Because if we are, I'm just going to quickly write down our current stats.
Write them down anyway.
11.
Butkins.
Butkins, that's
Butkins.
it.
Butkins from Butlins. Franklin's.
Franklin's. Is it? It's not Jenkins or Butlins. It is in fact Franklin's.
Okay.
Possibly. You have a choice of 3 doors here. Will you go through the door at the end of the passageway? Try the door on the left, or try the door on the right. Should we go clockwise?
Yeah, left.
Start
or
at
right?
left.
Yep. Okay.
Left is 307. Butkins.
You try the handle, it turns, the door is unlocked, but the sound of voices puts you on your guard. You inch the door open and look through the crack. It reveals an elegant room with a polished wooden floor. You can see the rest of the room is reflected in this mirror, a mural depicting a tranquil country scene. Covers are facing the mirror. The reflection shows the room to be empty, apart from the table and chairs in the centre of the floor. But you can definitely hear voices coming from inside the room. This is all very puzzling, but you decide against entering the room
What?
when one of the voices calls out, "Who's at the door?" Instead, you decide to leave quickly. Will you go through the door opposite, or nip along the hallway?
So I'm guessing the door opposite is to the right.
Yeah, and the other one looks like we're going to be running back into the main floor.
Right is always right. I disagree with you there, John, but let's go right.
Yeah, so we might as well go through the door on the opposite. At least we'll find out what's in there anyway. So
Yeah.
is that the mirror room then? Do you reckon?
I don't know.
It sounded like it.
So that was left, and there's we basically can't go in there.
Yeah, so maybe just write mirror question mark.
Mirror.
So
Voices.
if it is that one, we can kind of figure out the other map to see whereabouts we are. So we're going to go in the room opposite, which is the door on the right, basically. So turn to 217. 217.
The door opens at the top of a staircase, which leads down into the cellars underneath the house. So we're going down if we go in this door.
Okay.
You walk downstairs slowly to allow your eyes to become accustomed to the darkness. At the foot of the stairs, a twittering noise catches your
That's the
attention.
back.
Suddenly, you feel something land on your head, and we've been there, haven't we?
Yeah.
So this is below the mirror. Ooh, is it below the mirror?
No, this is before we even went upstairs to the mirror. So this might be. I think this is the door on the left of the staircase.
Okay. Suddenly, you feel something land on your head and dig claws into your scalp. You swat it away, and your hand touches a small, leathery body. Bats, a number of them are flapping around your head, darting and scratching with their claws. You must add 1 fear
Right.
point for the shock. And you may now either run back upstairs, hide under the stairs, or fight the bats.
Right, we fought the bats before.
Have we?
Yeah, we did, because this is after the torturer guy let us out. The first time we decided not to take his advice, and we walked up on our own and we fought the bats, because the other option was that he showed us the way out and we never had to face that encounter.
We want to go back down here then, don't we? To try and find the crisp blade.
Yeah, so should we try hiding under the stairs? Because I don't think we actually did that.
I feel like we did that, but maybe we didn't.
I don't think we
definitely
did.
don't remember fighting the bats.
We have fought the bats, definitely.
Okay,
Good
then
thing.
let's hide under the stairs.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't think we did that because I think we've only tried it twice. So I think the first option we went upstairs and the second option we fought. So I don't think we've actually tried that.
How's it going beyond?
Hey Beyond, how you doing? I'm gonna suck you dry.
It's going to suck you dry.
Franklin's is gonna suck
Butlin
us
is
dry.
going to suck you.
You shelter under the stairs and fend off the bats with your hands. They soon discover that they cannot. What?
Slapping bats.
You shelter under the stairs and fend off the bats with your hands. They soon discover that they cannot get at you while you are tucked away, and they flap off back to the corner from where they came. When all is quiet, you may decide your next move. Will you head up the stairs to open the door at the top, or will you remain to explore the bat's chamber?
Oh!
So we haven't done this, have we?
No, we didn't fight the bats. Didn't you?
I'm pretty sure we fought the bats.
No. We may have fought other bats, but not the other bats.
I'm pretty sure we did.
I don't think you tried. Yeah, I don't think we tried either, Beyond.
Oh, fair enough. Well, we didn't have to fight him anyway, so should
We
explore
slapped him. All you've got to do is slap
We've given him a good slapping. Now should we explore their chamber and show him his box?
Yes.
Okay, 3:30. Bat slap.
So is this us going into the bat chamber?
Yeah. Rummage through the bat poo. Yeah. Ooh, that could be a. Is it called guana? Or is that just?
What?
It's from Ace Ventura. They eat like bat shit.
Where do you wish to look? In the corner from which the bats came? Along the back wall or under the stairs? So there's a corner. So we're under the stairs.
Yeah.
We've opened the door into the bat's chamber.
Yeah.
We can either look in the corner where they were all nesting,
Yeah.
along the back wall, possibly, or under the stairs.
So are we already under the stairs?
Should we checkpoint it?
Yeah.
It's early for a checkpoint, but it is also a day off.
Guano is bird shit used as fertilizer. See, I knew it was something like that.
You can eat whatever you want.
Also, origins of Ebola and possibly pandemic where we have to. Yeah, well, that's those Chinese eating bats for you. What about under the stairs?
Under the stairs. That's the last place I'd look. But if you want to look under the stairs,
I feel like if we, I don't know, what if we go into the corner? We might have to fight them bats. Along
yeah.
the
But
back
I feel
wall.
like it's risk and reward going into the back corner
Yeah,
and back wall. Maybe there may be something hidden in there.
made a checkpoint already.
Under the stairs. Like who's gonna hide anything cool under the
What
stairs?
if it's like a secret room underneath the stairs?
Yeah. Do you want to look under the stairs? What do you guys reckon? Have you got any thoughts? So we can either search in the corner where the bats were roosting, or we can feel along the back wall where...
It could be like a brick that's loose or something.
Yeah. Or we can look under the stairs. Hey Scott, how's
Hey,
it
Scott.
going?
Right.
Or we can roll for it. Or if you want to look under the stairs, we can look under the stairs.
Under the stairs seems to be a good one for me, I reckon. Because if
You might find Harry Potter.
Yeah.
We may find Harry Potter.
I'll be down here. What's he saying?
He definitely doesn't say that.
No, what's he say? He's like, making sure I don't exist or something. Acting like I don't exist. 61. I'll be in my room acting like I don't exist.
Emo.
Okay. You read 61? Hold that page anyway, because that's our checkpoint.
Is it not yoga?
Yeah, it is actually. There is nothing unusual under the stairs, although some of the bricks of the wall look like they have been replaced recently. You may either look in the bat's corner, or along the back wall, or turn to climb the stairs to the door above. So, it's saying that the bricks have been basically replaced. So,
Yeah.
like we said earlier about going along the back wall, I think there might be something stashed in there.
Mm.
So,
Oh, this is a big daddy bat.
it's possible. The daddy bat, and he's got the crisp blade up his ass.
Maybe.
You may either look in the bat's corner or along the back wall. Turn to 356 to look through the. Did you checkpoint the page? The choices.
Yes.
Okay, so 356.
Where are we looking?
Across
On the back wall?
yeah.
3, 5, 6.
It's gonna be Harry Potter. It's gonna be like Diagon Alley.
You feel along the wall for any sign of a secret entrance, but find nothing. Just as you are beginning to think you are wasting your time, your left hand dislodges a brick.
I told you.
Behind the brick is a lever. You pull the lever and a rumbling noise comes from the wall nearby. A section of the wall slides to one side, revealing a small entrance just large enough for you to climb through.
Nice.
You look inside, but it is pitch black. Do you want to step through this doorway, or would you rather not risk it and climb the stairs instead? We're
Let's
gonna
go in.
risk
Let's
it.
do it. Let's go inside.
387.
387.
Yeah. We need that blade.
Oh, there's an orgy going on here.
Yes.
Due to the pictures anyway. Let me see if it's the right page. You find yourself in a dark tunnel. It is quite short and ends at a door. You open the door slowly, and when you are sure there is no one inside, you step into the room. It seems to be some sort of ceremonial ante-room or dressing room. Hanging from hooks around the walls are 30 or 40 white gowns. Resting on shelves underneath the gowns are macabre masks made from goats' heads. A single passageway leads off to the left. While you are wondering... So I've got a bad cough, right?
He's just a moment.
I'm showing dedication to the story. A single passageway leads off to the left. While you are wondering where to go next, a sound sends a chill down your spine. Someone is coming. A hubbub of voices grow louder as the group of people come towards the room. You look quickly round for somewhere to hide and decide to nip behind the door. Suddenly, the door opens and about 40 people come in,
What?
all chattering excitedly. You mingle with them and merge unnoticed into the crowd. They are ribbing a man
Yes!
called Brother Isaacson. It seems that tonight is a very significant night for him. If you copy what they are doing,
Rimming?
ribbing him, laughing and smiling,
Did they actually say rimming?
ribbing.
Oh,
I said ribbing.
you said rimming!
I said
You
ribbing.
said rimming, and what is ribbing? Is that not even worse?
It's using a ribbed condom for it. So, you copy what they are doing, laughing and smiling, and even getting dressed up in a gown and mask. Eventually, when they are dressed, they all move off along to another passageway. Will you go along with them, or will you hang around at the back hoping to stay unnoticed in the room?
Let's go with. Oh. Are they gonna notice?
Very dirty.
This is dirty. He definitely said rimming, Scott.
And here's the orgy party as well, by the way. That dude's like got his shirt off.
Shirts off.
Like, ribbing and rimming with a sore
Ribs
throat.
on.
It's like Eyes Wide Shut. Yeah, it is, exactly, yeah. You've never seen that, have you?
No.
That film got, what's his name, killed? The director.
I'm really struggling to picture what's going on.
Basically, is an
What's
orgy.
ribbing mean?
I think they're taking a piss out of someone.
Ribbing?
Yeah, I think ribbing is like giving someone shit.
Is it?
I would imagine so.
Okay.
Giving him a good ribbing.
Is that what it says? Because that's awful. That is shocking for a children's book.
They are ribbing a man called Brother Isaacson. It seems tonight is a very significant night.
Oh my!
Ribbing is teasing, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Teasing with what?
Ribs. They've got like barbecue ribs and they're just showing them to him.
Oh, I want a ribbon.
Go and get some ribs in. So, right, will you go along with them or will you hang around at the back hoping to stay behind unnoticed in the room?
How are we gonna go along with them though? Whoa, Isaac! Like, who the fuck are you?
Motherfucker.
Should we go along with them? Oh no, I feel like if we go along with them, they might.
Notice us.
Yeah,
Unless they ask us for like a password or something. And we might.
we may have a password somewhere.
Should we try and go unnoticed?
Do you want to checkpoint it?
Let's checkpoint it, yeah.
Right, what's the page?
They're busting his balls and ribbing him hard. 387.
Right, guys, would you go along with the crowd or would you try and keep your heads down?
Was that a don't bother to watching Eyes Wide Shut? Probably right there.
I've always seen Eyes Wide Shut. Oh, was it on some sort of documentary that we watched?
Not sure. The one about orgies and rich people doing orgy stuff.
Why have I not seen that?
No. It's Tom Cruise.
Oh, I don't want to watch it.
I thought you liked
Fuck
Tom
that,
Cruise.
no.
Alright, so should we stay behind unnoticed? We've made a checkpoint.
Yeah, go on then.
219. I just hope there isn't like a security guard in a mask who's like gonna not let us in the club.
Depends what shoe. What have we got on our feet?
Nike.
Oh no, we
Traders.
can't let us in. Why'd you put your Nikes on? As the others set off along the passageway, you remain at the back of the crowd. As the last few are leaving the room, another man bursts in through the door, puffing and panting. Good, I'm not too late, he gasps. For a minute I thought I'd miss it. Now let's see, where is my gown and mask?
Oh, I'm wearing it.
Oh, your blood chills as the man starts looking in the area where you took your costume.
Oh no.
Gone, he says. Wait, brothers, someone has taken my dress. Ah, there is my mask. Sorry, brother, you must have taken mine by mistake. I can recognize it quite clearly by the broken tooth. Here, let me have it. The man snatches the mask from your head and all attention is focused on you. Here, who are you? Someone asks. Your hesitant reply gives the game away. Back, brothers, shouts a voice. We seem to have an intruder in our midst.
Desmond from Lost.
A dozen men come back into the room and surround you. You have no choice but to go with them to the cell where they lock you in. This is a cell from which there is no escape. Your adventure
I figured
is
it'd be something like
over. Nice pause. I'm glad you noticed, Bjorn.
Here is what I found online. Ribbing to non-native or fluent English speakers. Ribbing means someone sounds almost violent, but it means teasing and refers to tickling ribs to induce laughter. Don't do it. Oh.
That was more of a nipple than a rib shot there. Okay, well there we go. That's my dirty
Right,
mind.
so we need to take a big drink for that.
So ribbon doesn't mean what I think it means.
No, it never was going to.
Could do though, in another life. So,
Another life, brother.
are we gonna join with them? One,
Yeah.
2, 2.
At least we're not in the front of the crowd then. 1, 2, 2. The passageway leads into a large chamber with rocky walls. Mystical symbols are painted on the walls and 4 goats' heads mounted on spikes mark out the central area. In the centre of this area is an altar draped with black cloth and a hooded figure stands behind the altar. The figure wears a gown like the others, but the goat's head is dyed purple. You presume he must be their leader. You follow around the congregation who surround the altar and stand in the back. A few minutes later, another sound comes from the passageway. This time, you hear the screams of a young woman. 2 of the masked characters emerge from the passageway pulling a pretty fair-haired girl who is fighting furiously to break free and screaming at the top of her voice. She is dragged to the altar and tied down on it. Do you reckon this is like what we saw from the mirror room?
This is this. So from I'm sure this is the same page as from the.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think it is.
We might die.
So she's tied down on the altar. The congregation, led by their leader, chant for a short time, but we weren't a member of the cult at that time around.
No, we won't.
Led by their leader, chant for a short time, then their leader motions for Brother Isaacson to step forward. The 2 exchange masks and Brother Isaacson steps up to the altar, drawing a sharp dagger from his gown. He raises it above the woman. Exciting mutterings run through the crowd. But what will you do? Will you watch what will happen, or will you try and find a way out, or will you try and rescue the young woman? So this is very similar.
Yeah, I'm sure this is the same page. And we tried to rescue her and we all got killed.
Should we try?
Should we watch? Because we're not going to be able to save her, but we might be able to see where he stashed
The dagger.
the dagger.
The dagger.
The dagger. Afterwards. That's definitely the Chris knife.
Yeah, it is. So we need to get it somewhere. So let's do that then. So
Just watch.
let's just be voyeurs of this whole orgy.
Yes.
314. Watch what will happen. She's clearly going to get shanked.
Shagged.
Ribbed. Ribbed, shanked.
Ooh, the pitch increases on the onlookers as the onlookers join hands and circle the altar. The priest raises his knife into the air and lets out a frenzied scream. as he brings it down. You force yourself to look away, and suddenly you notice another passageway. We've been here. Leading off from the room, you look back at the gathering. They are all busy with the sacrifice, smearing the unfortunate victim's blood all over themselves. You seize your opportunity and run for the passage. How are we going to get this blade? Test your luck. If you're lucky, 10 to 129. If you're unlucky, 10 to 187. Because I'm pretty sure if we try and help her...
Yeah. Have you still got that page?
Yeah.
Should we just check that page and see if you get killed? Because it says there's 40 people.
Yeah, you die.
Okay, so what are the other options to escape?
Yeah, basically we test our luck. If we're lucky, we tend to 129. If we're unlucky, we tend to
Do you
187.
remember we were lucky or unlucky last time?
We must have been lucky because I'm guessing you die if you're unlucky. We've still got 9 luck. We're still cheats. John, we don't cheat in this channel.
But to be fair, we spent a half an hour down here last time. So
Are you wanting to go back?
well, yeah. What happens if you try and escape?
Oh, I think if we're gonna do that, we might as well go back to the start and search through the other room. How the hell do we get this Chris blade?
I've got a feeling it's down here. It's got to be to do with.
Well, we've just seen it.
Yeah, I know. So.
Or do we have to find it under certain circumstances?
Is there definitely no way out from this place?
We could test our luck and then go back upstairs and then try the other room. Should we just see where it goes?
Yeah, let's try this then. So let's test our luck. So we got like a million dice in here. So we need to get what? A 9.
9 on bullet. Yeah, there might be something there. I think there is beyond. It's just... I feel like we've
6.
ended in the same...
Yeah.
We've sort of done this before. I told you this book was hard. So we may have already missed the opportunity.
Yeah.
Which sucks balls.
We need to like sort of narrow down every option down here basically, but I'm pretty sure we've done that already. So if it comes to, we'll look at our map as well, and we know that all those rooms are all basically dead ends. I think.
Yeah, 129. I swear there was a secret passage somewhere down in this basement though.
Yeah. So you tiptoe quietly along the wall towards the other passageway, keeping your eyes on the ceremony to make sure you're not noticed. You edge along until you reach the passage and nip smartly along it. You have escaped. At the end of the passage is a door which is unlocked. Turn to 3, 2, 2, 3, 2 to open it.
Okay, let's just see what happens here. So if all of this is a dead end, we're gonna just have to find another path.
Yeah, but we never tried the end door on the corridor, did we? Which is probably locked anyway.
The door opens into a small room, which is black. There seems to be no exit from the room, but you feel around the walls. Eventually, your hand touches a small button in one corner and you press this. A panel in front of you slides aside and lets you out into a passageway. So we're still in the basement.
Mm-hmm.
There are 2 doors opposite each other, one on the left and one on the right. There is no other way through. Will you try the door on the left or the door on the right? Right, let's make a basement map.
A new one. If one of these takes us to like the room with the dogs, I'm pretty sure we're fucked down here.
So there is a room left and right, okay? Basement.
Yep. Okay, so should we try the door on the left?
Yes.
3, 4, 2. This is basically the same area, but we haven't come through the mirror, so.
But we're in the mirror.
Yeah.
Technically, we are in the mirror.
The door is not locked, but the shufflings and yelpings you can hear inside suggest that you ought to proceed with caution. We decide entering and examine the passageway you're in, or you fling the door open and stride in boldly. Now we've definitely
done that.
Have you got the basement earlier?
I
basement
think we died.
Did you jump some pages up?
No.
I think so. There's the room with the dogs. I'm sure one of these. I want to offer. That's the dodgy comment. So bye.
So. Oh, hang on. Right, I've written that we ran from the sacrifice here.
Yeah.
And then left a dead goat.
Yep.
So we don't want to go in there.
Yep. What's on the right?
I haven't written actually.
Let's try that anyway.
Let's just try it, because if not, we should probably go back and try the other
Yeah.
door on the other floor.
Yeah. And if not, we need to maybe try the other options for down with him as down in that room, because one of them gets you killed, one of them ended up with what just happened, and I don't know what the other one was. Okay, the other one. The other door takes us into the room with the guy who's the little dwarf guy, and we kill him before he gets any information. Remember?
Oh shit!
Should we try and do that? And let's do that one section again. Just talk to him, and then if it's definitely a dead end, we'll have to go back. So
It is a dead end.
did we try all the
I'm
options?
sure
with
we
him?
exhausted all the options last time.
Let's just run through it really quick then.
Okay.
So, who's that? Asks a voice from behind the door. The door is locked so you can walk in, but perhaps you don't want to be discovered just yet. Will you open the door and take a chance with whoever is in the room, or will you mumble something like "sorry, wrong door," then try elsewhere? So I think we talked to him.
Yeah.
So that takes us to page 71.
Where else can we go?
You open the door and cast your eyes over the room inside. The floor is dusty, and we could try the corner with the bats as well. What we'll do is, if this doesn't pan out, we will try the door at the end of the corridor, because we've not been in there
Yeah.
yet, which seems to be the only door left in the house we haven't been to. So if not, we'll go back down in the basement, do the whole stairs thing again, maybe try the bats. We have to fight the bats. I don't know. It's got to be a way down here to get it. You open the door and cast your eyes over the room inside. The floor is dusty and the rock walls are bare. A rough wooden table and chairs are placed against one wall. Sitting at the table is a worried-looking man wearing a white robe. A goat's head mask lies on the table. "Hello," he says nervously. "All hail the master. I am ready to repent. How is the ceremony progressing? Is it my turn yet?" Then he leans forward and whispers to you, "I am not a poor man. Help me to escape from this house and you will be generously rewarded. What do you make of all this? Will you tell him the truth about yourself, turn to 2 on 4, or you remain emotionless and let him continue?" I feel like we told him about
Yeah, and he
ourselves.
dobbed us in and got us killed.
Yeah. What?
We also did the other thing.
Yeah. So I think basically we didn't climb up into the attic because he stabbed us from behind, didn't he?
Yeah.
You tell him who you are and that you wish to escape the house too, preferably.
What? You're not doing that. We can't do that. He'll kill us.
Why?
You're telling him who we are.
Yeah, that was the good option.
No, that gets us killed.
You sure?
Yeah. Because he's pretending to be nice to us.
Why? What's the other option? That we beat him and he gives us answers.
Yeah.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. I'm sure he's a bad guy.
334 then. Okay.
Yeah, he stabs us, doesn't he?
Yeah, but that's yeah. Your cold stare frightens the man. "I see you really are one of the master's loyal friends." He whimpers. Any knowledge that you could have gained from him is now lost, so you don't get anything from doing it that way.
Do you want to try the other way then? I just feel like he kills us. I'm pretty sure he does. Keep your finger on it.
So basically, we climb up and talk to him. I will climb on your back. So this is where he tells us to climb up into the hatch, and he will help us. So I can.
Yeah, he kills us.
We help him with his plan, or do you suspect his character and decide you'd rather continue alone? 202. Continue alone and see what happens. You tell the man that you have no wish to team up with him. The door is unlocked. He's free to go whenever he pleases. Now, where will you go? 278. Where will you try now? The door opposite, or will you look for another way out of this corridor? So we know the door out is the dog room. So 60 takes us out, which I'm pretty sure is probably going to take us to a dead end now. There seems to be no other way out of this passage. Even the panel which you entered is now closed up. A bell pushes set in the wall, and hoping that this will reveal some secret way, turn to page 7. Yeah, so at least we know that there's definitely nothing out here now. So basically we die. So we need to go back to the corridor. So basically where we started.
49. Oh no, what happens if this is a dead end? Go back to the bats and reconfirm you jumped to the wrong page since this is a mirror.
I don't think it is.
No, we definitely went to the right page. Because we went through, so right, you either go through the mirror into the sacrifice room, or you go down through the secret hidden door in the bats and you end up in the sacrifice room as well.
So will you go through the door at the end of the passageway? Yep. Left or
That's
right?
straight ahead. So we want
Yes.
to go.
So we've not been to that door, have we?
We haven't been straight ahead yet.
Yeah, so 195.
Ooh. The room is a study. Old leather-bound books line the walls, and the only source of light comes from a single candle burning on an antique desk. You walk over to examine the desk, which is made from beautiful wood and has brass-handled drawers. A piece of paper rests on the blotter. As you look at it, you are suddenly aware that something strange is happening. A large brown letter F is forming in the top left-hand corner.
So we're putting our luck up and our fear back, aren't we? Because we haven't been down there yet.
You gasp at the word "find." It appears in a child's handwriting across the top of the paper. From this, you must add 1 fear
Oh,
point.
Jesus.
Slowly, the complete message forms. Find Sheiku. Who or what is Sheiku? We've found Sheiku before. Is he not one of the prisoners?
Not sure.
You pick up the paper and move around the desk to see it more clearly in the light, but as quickly as it appeared, the message disappears. Do you wish to look over the collection of books, or will you leave the room?
Look over the collection of books.
Yeah, and this
Come
is
on.
a nice little picture of the
A little study. Hunchback, maybe. Yeah, I suppose we've not really had a name from him, and there's not that many other people in the house, is there?
His name's Cumlord, isn't it?
Precum man.
Precum man. Not
Like a
Cumlord.
different person. The music just went woo. Oh, really?
Oh, nice.
Watch that back. So the collection contains many invaluable first editions and obscure works in strange languages. The Earl of Drummer has a disturbingly large collection of books on black magic and many volumes of hypnotism. Do you want to look at any of them? If so, will you choose the book on black magic or the book on hypnotism?
Probably black magic, but maybe we can hypnotize
That's what I'm
Butch
thinking.
Jenkins.
If we get the book on hypnotism, it might teach us how to like get information out of someone.
Yeah, should we do that?
Yeah. Yeah, okay. 384.
What if it tells us about the crisp blade
Oh.
black magic?
Well, we'll get back to it. We've got plenty of time to keep trying.
What page were we on?
62.
62. You pull out a heavy book with a large eye embossed on the spine. The cover has no title and you flick the book open. The frontispiece is an elaborately detailed drawing of a symbolic eye. You cannot help staring at the illustration, and as you do so, the dark pupil seems to glint as if it were made of glass.
Is it going to hypnotize us?
Probably. Shapes start to appear and faint sounds reach your ears. The sounds are screams of agony. The shapes in the eye are contorted human faces, racked with pain. You shiver with fright as you look at the poor wretches, and you must add 2 fear points. Realizing what is happening, you try to close the book, but something is compelling you to keep on staring at the eye. Should we go back?
Oh, keep reading it. Is that it?
Roll 2 dice to compare the total with your skill score. If your roll exceeds your skill, turn to 331. Do you want to follow through with that?
Yeah, we might as well.
Yeah, right, so add 2 fear.
2 fear. Okay, so that takes us to 3 fear.
So we've got to roll 2 dice.
Yep.
If the roll exceeds our skill,
Mm-hmm.
10 to 331 or 10 to 39 if not. So
So
hopefully
you
it
would
doesn't.
assuming us exceeding our skill is bad, right?
Ooh, the crisp blade might be in a book compartment.
Well,
Good shout, John.
We've got 2 books. So that's lower than our
7,
skill.
yes. So 10 to 39.
With a superhuman effort, you beat down the hypnotic power of the eye and slam the book shut. Replacing it on the shelf, you rub your eyes. Although a little dazed, you are safe, but you decide to leave this room without delay. Turn to 54.
Fuck.
Let's go through it anyway, see what happens. Okay. 54.
Oh. I don't know this. There are 2 doors leading out of the study. Did you enter from the drawing room? Don't think so. If you entered from the hallway, you may now leave through the other door by turning to 353.
Oh, is there another door in there?
I have no idea.
So we came from the hallway.
Do you want to go back to the book?
No, let's just see what happens first.
Oh, really?
You enter from the hallway, you may leave through the other door. So we've not been through the other door yet, so we might as well see what's down there.
Okay.
353. A large door opens into a large, cozy drawing room. The dying embers are warm and the fire burns on the hearth.
Oh, this is where there's a trapdoor, isn't it?
I'm not sure.
I think it is.
Comfortable chairs are arranged around the fireplace. 2 glasses and a decanter stand on the glass top table between the chairs. There are plants in tall stands on either side of the windows, and there is another door next to the one you came in. Do you wish to explore the room further or leave through the other door? Will you have a little tipple from the decanter? This is where you get health.
Yeah. But
You might get our fear down as well.
it might, but we haven't gained anything from the whole book situation. We're still going to end up in this room if we try the black magic book. Unless we die, it might kill us.
But what if you're saying this is the trapdoor room? You say it's the trapdoor room?
It is. I'm sure that's a trapdoor room.
Then if the hunchback is fucking Shaku, then maybe we can get something from him.
Yeah, but we learnt about Shaku before we read the Hypnotized book. But we didn't. So we went into the room and there's 2 books. And then we read the Hypnotized one and we gained nothing but lost stuff. I'm just thinking, if we backtrack and cheat and read the other book, we may gain something from it.
Before we do that, should we explore this room then?
Okay.
Because we don't know what else is in. There might be something in here first. So.
But we're going to end up in this room whatever happens.
Really?
Well, I'm assuming. Is the trapdoor room the one you had to get the drink in? I'm not sure. It was a room very similar to this one. It might be upstairs then. We're on the ground floor now though, and I'm sure we fall into the basement.
Let's explore this room and see what's in here then. Okay, 119. We'll go back when we've completely sort of exhausted all the options down here.
Will you start by looking through the ornaments on a corner shelf, or will you examine the fire on the mantelpiece? Yes, so the fire on the mantelpiece led us to doing the trapdoor.
Did it?
Yeah, it's something on the mantelpiece. There's a button.
So what's the other option? Corner shelf.
Corner shelf.
Should we try that?
Yeah.
There are several delicate items of pottery and a few silver pieces on the shelf. One of silver ornaments is a short dagger, which you may take with you. It's not the crisp blade. There's 2 skill points. There's also a silver hip flask. If you've not already done so, you may take the flask and fill it with brandy. Now you may either examine the fireplace or leave the room.
Fuck! Urgh.
Okay then, should we go back then and just try the book? Because if we end up in here anyway, we might as well go.
Yeah, and then we know for next time. So let's take a big drink, go back to 62.
Yeah, so let me drop our fear back down to 1 then. Do we get 1 just from going into this room? Where do we get?
We already had 1 from before. I'm not sure where it was, but we've got 1. Just drop it down to 1.
You sure?
62, that's 7 up. Odium, what's up?
What's up, Odium?
I'm gonna take a special drink for Odium.
Yeah. Be careful when we do that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of force in these glasses.
Okay. So, we're gonna choose to look at the Black Magic book.
Yeah. I don't think where we got that 1 fear point from now. It was literally after we started, wasn't it?
You take a book off the shelf entitled Mystical Symbols and Their Part in Magic Rituals. You open the cover and something drops off the book to the floor. You bend down to pick it up. It is a pentacle fashioned in metal and hanging on a long chain. The book itself is hollowed out to take the charm, and a piece of paper lies underneath it. The paper describes the pentacle as having powers over devil worshippers. Cast into the pentacle is the number 66. If you wish to take the pentacle, you may use it at any appropriate time by turning to the reference number 66.
I wonder if you're supposed to use that when
In the
you're
sacrifice?
Possibly, but it depends what happens at 66. Like,
Add 2 points for your find. Do you now wish to look for other interesting books? No. Or would you prefer to leave the room? Right. Should we leave the room?
Where's it going to take us through?
Now I have to go out and get beer. You did not have to go out and get beer,
No,
did you?
you save yourself.
Wait till next Friday and you can double up on the beers. Right, so add 2 luck points.
We're already at 9.
We're already at 9. But we have, right, what is it? So it's a
Pentacle.
What's a pentacle?
I'm thinking of it like a little thing you can look through.
Pentacle, and it has 66 etched on it.
Yeah. Did we get a key that had like 27 etched on it at some point? Have we ever actually used that?
I'm not sure.
I think,
I think we did. I'm pretty sure we did.
Insane.
Leave the room, yeah.
Hopefully it gives us the option to go into the other room.
But yeah, so Odium, the purple is our maximum. We're not allowed to go over that maximum.
Yeah, that's
Well,
all.
they're our initial, basically.
So, where were we? Prefer to leave the room, 54.
I think it's a necklace.
Like Evil Dead style.
But right, hang on. So we haven't been to the price yet on this playthrough, have we? No. Okay.
No, I think now if we're going in the same route, we end up in the trapdoor, we can at least, if this hunchback is Shaku, maybe get some information out of him.
Really? So
oh.
we're gonna go down the trapdoor again.
Yeah.
Thing is, right? You know the pentacle. It says when you need to use it.
Yeah.
Do you think it's gonna say if you have a pentacle? Or do you think we just use that whenever we want to use it? 'Cause that's really random if we do. Like, we could use it right now.
It's tough to think of what it means, but like, I would have thought if we were in the mirror and we were trapped, we could use it to get back out, and it probably takes you to somewhere.
But then we could use it right now.
Yeah, so I don't know how it works. So let's do this thing. There are 2 doors leading out of the study. Did you enter from the drawing room? If so, you can leave through the other door. If you enter from the hallway, you may leave and go through the other door, turns to 353.
Okay. Like an amulet. A pentacle reminds me of...
I'm thinking of those like little fucking, what are they called? That's a monocle.
Monocle. Pent. What does pent mean? 5?
Yeah. It's like a star.
Yeah.
The door opens into a large, cozy room. So we're in the drawing room. So should we explore the room further and get the silver flask and fill it up and all
Yes.
that? Okay, so 119.
Oh, I really want to find that knife.
And we look through the ornaments. Yep, 192. So, right, there's a weapon that we can take, but we've already got pretty good stats anyway.
Got a knife opener. Letter opener even.
Also a silver hip flask. So if you've done so, you may take this flask and fill it with brandy. Now you may either examine the fireplace or... So what do you mean fill it with brandy?
So we'll get some health back.
On the next page.
Yeah, probably.
So now you may either examine the fireplace or leave the room. So we're going to examine the fireplace, 303. We have to fight something.
I don't think we do. I think we just fall down and find the...
What was like fire sprites and we had to go through like 2 of them or something.
Oh, is that down here? A fine carriage clock sits in the centre of an elaborately carved wooden mantelpiece. A number of letters are jammed in behind the clock, and you reach for them. As you do so, your sleeve catches one of the carved images in the woodwork, and it moves. You lean forward to examine it. It is a small carved demonic face, which can be moved sideways. Do you wish to see what lies behind the wooden face, or will you read through the letters?
I think we tried to look through, didn't we? And I'm sure we written down that it was bad. Maybe just check that.
Should we... What, so you're going to read through the letters? I'm pretty sure we just moved the face and then we fell.
I'm pretty sure we written down that it was bad. I think you have to fight the fire sprites.
We just wrote trapdoor, I think. Yeah, we just wrote trapdoor.
Really?
Yeah. Should we try and read through the letters?
Yeah, because I don't think we did that last
No.
time. Okay, so 364.
Oh, I'm going to be so stuck if we don't get anywhere.
The letters are not particularly interesting, except for one in a foreign address. Written in immaculate handwriting with a broad-nibbed black pen. It is addressed to the Earl of Drummer and appears to warn him of possible dangers. It starts by describing a raid of some sort on the writer's house. and how he narrowly escaped being caught. It ends with PS, which says, I also suggest you further protect yourself by changing the password on your own cache room. I, for one, know it is Goathead.
Goathead?
Right, Goathead, all one word. Not like it matters, but how many others know the same? Why not change it to something that will remind you of the sound advice of a good friend? The letter is signed by Count Pravermi. So write that down.
Count.
P-R-A.
Yeah.
V-E-M-I.
Pravemi.
Yeah. You read through again and replace the letter. Do you now wish to leave the room, or you turn your attention back to the wooden face on the mantelpiece? So we have to do that to go down there, don't we?
Oh, bloody hell, we've got to change that password.
Yeah.
I just add an exclamation mark onto the end
Exclamation
every
mark,
time.
underscore.
And one letter.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to have to go through 85 and go back to the wooden finger.
Yeah, are we gonna go down the trapdoor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
The little carving moves to reveal a button set in the mantelpiece behind it. You consider whether or not to press the button. As you are deep in thought, you do not notice what is happening to the fire. In the grate, the fire has come back to life. Strong flames are licking the chimney, and a considerable heat is being given off. You feel the heat and step backwards. As you do so, two small figures...
We threw brandy on it, I think.
Yeah, which is a really bad idea. Leap from the fire and face you. These fire sprites are small, they come up to your knees, but their flaming bodies burn with the vigour of the fire from which they arose.
Mm-hmm.
They hover in the air just above the carpet, for if they touch anything, it bursts into flame. Do you wish to fight these creatures, or will you try another approach? So these are the two little fire monkeys.
Maybe just check the other approaches in case there's something other than throwing glass at brandy at them.
1, 4, 5. Let's have a quick look. You can move back towards the window. You can maybe open the window and they go flying out.
Let's try that.
Yeah.
Maybe keep that page first then.
Move slowly backwards towards the window. Turn to 64 and keep your finger there.
Okay.
Such an exit or look puzzle that was.
The fire sprites follow you as you back towards the wall, towards the window. Pretending to be terrified, you make for one of the plant pot stands and attempt to hide behind it, but the sprites are near enough, you strike. When the sprites are near enough, you strike. Grabbing a large plant pot on top of the stand, you hurl the contents over the little creatures. The soil covers them and douses their flames. In an instant, they have disappeared. Turn to 375. Okay, 375.
Battle avoided.
Perfect.
375.
Mm-hmm.
You step back up to the fireplace and examine the secret button again. Will you press it, or will you leave the drawing room?
Press it.
Let's press it. I just feel like we've literally exhausted all the rooms. And I don't know where we're going to find the crisp plate.
We need to speak to Shaker. How have you only got one fear?
Because we've been smart, John.
Because the amount of times we've died and started it, we've learned where not to get fear on the first floor. So we got to the ground floor without getting any fear. Or we've had some removed from brandy or something.
That's probably cheating slightly because,
Not really.
because it's hard to explain this, but we've taken the knowledge we've learnt from going into the other rooms, and because we've written it down, we've not had to go into the rooms to get the knowledge. So if you were to proper start the book and have to go and get the knowledge, you'd have to go into rooms and get fear.
That is true. We haven't been into like the rooms of like Abaddon or something like that. But I feel like we would have written down plus fear if there was options in there to get fear. But I don't know. I don't think we're cheating because we've been through it that many times. We've written down where not to go into. You press the button and hear a small click, then you hear another sound and you swing around to face the corner shelf. Beside the shelf, a sliding panel has opened in the wall. You walk over to investigate and bend down to look at the opening. Too late, you realise that the panel has revealed not a tunnel at all, but a false opening. The wall behind you is solid and it has served its purpose. You've been lured into a trap. You are standing on a trapdoor which opens beneath you and falls, and you fall downwards. Turn to 397. And to be honest, John, we had 0 fear of this. We've gained 1 something at the beginning.
Don't speak too soon. Down you fall for several meters until you finally land in a heap on something soft. Add 1 fear point for the fright. Test your luck. If you are lucky, you are unhurt. If you are unlucky, you have twisted your wrist and you must deduct 1 skill point.
Oh no. I hope you wrote down what page you got the old password from.
I wrote down the old password.
We wrote Goatman and
Goat head.
Ravima, or what it's called.
Goat and goat.
Oh, great. Oh,
Should we re-roll and drink? This is what this is for. Oh, do you want to be unlucky?
let's be unlucky and see what happens first. If we lose a couple
We
of stamp
deduct the
points.
skill point.
Really?
Yeah, I said that before.
Oh, yeah, let's fucking drink. A big drink, big drink.
Does it count if I spilled some?
Okay.
Okay. Should we roll again?
Yeah, let's roll until we get lucky then, I guess.
And then we've got to deduct one as well, don't remember.
Yeah.
I mean,
Don't remember. Anyway, so our luck is at 9.
there you go.
Our luck is now down to 8. Okay.
You pick yourself up and verify there is no serious damage. You have landed on a mound of earth and hay, and you realize you're in a cellar underneath the house. The room is fairly small with one door. Outside, you can hear a shuffling noise coming closer. Will you spring behind the door to surprise whatever is approaching, or will you quickly search the room for a weapon in case you need to defend yourself? We have a weapon, but we know what's coming.
Hunchback.
It's Precum Man.
Yeah. And I think we need to speak to Pre.
Because we've met Precum Man on this playthrough
Yeah, we
before,
have,
and
yeah.
we can speak to him on
Yes.
this occasion.
So should we just hide behind the door then?
Do you want to surprise Precum Man? He won't be Precum Man if we surprise him. Oh, he's a little hunchback.
That's what I don't get. If we search the room for a weapon, does that mean he'll walk in and see us and speak to us?
Should we hide anyway? What if we find something useful?
Hide behind the door?
Yeah, let's hide. Let's just hide behind the door.
Right.
And then we can be like, oh, Precum Man, it's
Right,
you.
this is a checkpoint then. 397.
I feel like I need some more gas. But I'm ignoring it.
Yeah, it'd be fine. Okay, so turn to page 6 to hide behind the door. The door slowly opens and you hold yourself close to the wall. The man who enters is short and stocky and appears to be bent double. He is not armed. He peers into the room and scratches his head. Evidently, he has heard something and is perplexed at finding nothing in the room. Will you step forward and announce yourself, or keep hidden and hope he leaves? So, should we announce ourselves?
Yes.
367.
You cough lightly and step forward. The man turns towards you and jumps back, startled. You apologize for frightening him and explain your situation. He eyes you suspiciously and calms down, saying, "Of course I'll help you. Follow me." As he turns and walks through the door, you can see that he is not bent over double, but he is hunched back. You follow him from the room. Did he trick us last time?
I don't think we did. I thought we hid from him. I don't know.
Where's the room that says if you've spoken to him before?
Maybe we're leading to that now.
Maybe.
So what? So we've only got one option anyway. Turn to 210.
I hope we haven't done the wrong choice.
As you leave the room, the hunchback limps along, muttering to himself, "I wish the master's friends would not just drop on..." Yeah, this is it. We did this last time. "Just not drop in on me like that," he mumbles, giving such a fright and all. Especially on a night like tonight, he leads you along until he reaches a door on the left. Keep on going until you reach a staircase. Then go up to the house. I've got work to do down here. Do you recognise this hunchback? Have you met him before? Yes. If so, you may turn to 230. If not, you may follow his directions or wait until he's gone and explore the cellar. So, should we talk to him?
Let's talk to him.
230.
Is this the first time we talked to him?
I can't remember if we did or not last time. I think someone in the chat said that we haven't actually met him, so we didn't.
Because we hadn't met him.
No, because we just jumped him and smashed a pre-cum jar over his head.
You recognize the hunchback as the man who brought you a drink upstairs.
Poisoned us.
It was he brought us a jar of pre-cum.
Yeah.
Definitely. Will you jog his memory, or would you rather have your revenge and attack him?
Jog his memory.
Let's jog his memory.
We've already
Let's
attacked
give him
him
some
once,
of
I
our
think.
pre-cum.
So where are we going?
198. Oh, I hope he's
We just
okay.
keep attacking him all the time. The dull-witted hunchback seems to vaguely remember your face. You start to chat with him. We have not done this, have we? You start to chat with him and find out he's quite flattered that someone wants to talk to him. He tells you that his name is Sheku. He lives in the cellars beneath the house. Do you wish to ask him about the secrets of the cellars? Or if you have any brandy with you, you may pull it out and offer him a drink.
Should we get him brandied up?
I think, yeah.
Yes.
I think the fact that we've got the brandy is like a good option. So.
Yeah, let's give him brandy.
93.
Are we gonna checkpoint?
Yeah. 198. Let's get him pissed.
198. Alright, Sheku.
Oh no, it was the butler. It was Franklin's who liked the brandy, wasn't it?
Butlands. Jenkins.
Jenkins.
Buttmaster.
Buttman Jenkins.
Pumpkins.
Pumpkins.
Okay.
Right, let's get this motherfucking hunchback pissed.
Oh, it doesn't say we're getting the brandy out. It just says you may pull it out.
And offer him
And
a
offer
drink.
him a drink. 2 birds, 1 stone.
He's probably going to be like, no, have you got any sherry?
You got any baby sham? His eyes light up
Oh, yeah.
at the sight of the brandy.
You're right, piss head.
You pour a little into the cap of the hip flask and pass it to him. He gulps it down and licks his lips. After 2 more capfuls, he is definitely slurring his speech. It's me. You tell him that you have heard of secret passageways in the cellar and that you should.
He puts his hand on our thigh.
You tell him that you've heard of secret passageways in the cellar and that you would be very interested in being shown around by someone as
Yes.
knowledgeable and experienced as he is. Your flattery and the brandy have their desired effect. Proudly, he tells you all about his cellars, much more than he should. Of course, not everyone can go around these cellars, he boasts. You've got to know the password to get through some of the secret doors, and the master keeps changing the password to protect his secrets. In fact, only yesterday he changed the password from Provey Me to... Oh, what was it now? It's on the tip of my tongue. I should remember it because it's like the name of the house, but mixed up. My mind's mixed up. It must be you and your brandy. He steps back, realizing that he's said enough. You try asking him more, but he will not speak. Instead, he turns towards the door in the left-hand wall and leaves you, pointing down the passageway and mumbling something about upstairs. Turn to 393 to follow the passageway, or 166
We
to
might as
look
well
around.
look around, but let's try and figure out what this whole password thing is.
It's like he's grooming. I think it's the other way around, Rivers. I think
We've just groomed him for information.
we're grooming him.
Followed you guys offline while I was looking for people doing Final Fantasy. Good to see you.
Oh, thank you
a
very
lot.
much.
Appreciate it. Yeah, we do a lot of that stuff on here and on YouTube.
So do you like to see my puppies? What's the house name?
What is the house name?
What is the house name? Is it
on
like
the?
something manor?
Is it on the back of the book?
This is bad.
If not, I'm gonna have to go back to like page 1. Password is now 1234. It probably would be in reality.
The house name.
I was thinking it was a word scramble of a guy who sent a letter. They'll provide me, yeah, but I don't know what you can get out of that. But let's just see if
It's
it's.
not Pravani anymore, though, is it?
Yeah, he said he's changed it, so.
I'm just gonna quickly see if I can see the name of the house. It doesn't even tell us on page 1. What's this house called?
Does it tell us on the information at the back of the book? What page are we on? 93.
Hang on, let me look for it.
I'm gonna check the rules in case it does tell us. Or House of Hell?
It can't be House of Hell. Who would call their house House of Hell? Although I have clearly titled it in my map. House of Hell. Right, we actually don't know the house name, so that's going to be tricky. We need to know what the house is called.
Just write down House of Hell anyway, just in case.
Is it not like something manor?
I think House of Hell is generally considered one of the most ruthless of the books. Yeah, a lot of people have said that.
Yeah, we are finding this out.
But it also seems very replayable. Like, even if we end up finishing this, it'd be fun to do a clean playthrough because you could probably do it quite fast.
Oh, it's not Dreamer, is it? If he's the Earl of Dreamer, he would it not be like Dreamer House? No.
Write that down. Dreamer.
Possibly.
Dreamer. You write murder out of Dreamer.
You can.
Really?
Yes.
Murder House.
Oh my god.
Dreamer murder.
It's like red rum.
What about Manor? Can you write anything out of Manor?
You can.
You can spell murder out of it. Fun fact: it was retitled House of Hades in America because. Oh, really? Didn't know that.
Hell is a swear word. What, in America? You can't say hell?
I think Sean has it. No, that was a good.
This boy.
I don't know. When I was saying Dreamer, I was like Dreamer, and I read like RUM. I was like, I think we might need you on our streams, Lost, because you have all this factual information.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So what's your favourite fighting fantasy book, Lost? So, it's not told us about this, but maybe just write Murder House.
I've just written murder.
Okay.
I'll put password.
Because it's his family, isn't it? His family's lived here for ages. The religious nut jobs in the USA don't like hell. No.
Yeah, but it's like to consider it a swear word. That's like saying heaven's a swear word.
Well,
it's just a region.
Ian Livingstone at Fight Fantasy Fest spoke about these books was like making kids demonic or something, wasn't it? Like it was a big outrage. So
before video games took over.
Yeah. Before GTA. Turn to 393 to follow the passageway or 166 to look around. Should we keep looking around?
Might as well have a quick look around.
So yeah, maybe writing 93 down as a checkpoint then. 166.
Hunchback is pre-cum man is pissed anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Where's he gonna go now?
Bed.
Straight to bed. Okay.
It looks like we're drinking pre-cum man. So.
It's very, very dirty.
Exploring the area, you find nothing particularly unusual. You see a wooden door on the left of the passageway, which you may try by turning to 221. Have we been down this passageway? I feel like we have. Or you can walk a little further up and try another door in the right-hand wall. If you'd prefer to ignore the doors and continue at the passageway, turn to 91. I actually don't know where we are right now.
I'm pretty sure we writ this corridor down, you know. Don't forget The Exorcist was banned for more than 25 years on video. Really?
Yeah, I remember.
I remember it was banned, but 25 years, that's crazy. It was a long, we drew a picture of like a corridor with loads of passageways, like left to right.
What floor are we on?
The basement. This was it. What does that say?
Gruff noises. Locked. Torturer. Oh, we're in the basement, okay. Okay, if we try the door on the left, it might say we can hear noises. And it's locked anyway.
What the hell do we do with that?
We don't want to go into the torture room.
What's the password for though? What door is the password for? Unless it's one of the doors down here.
Possibly. Let's try every door.
Okay, so where were we?
Right, I'll do a new road. Okay, we're here.
Okay, so you see a wooden door on the left of the passageway, which we may try.
I'm sure that's a locked door.
Okay, so let's just see if it's a locked door then, and if not, we'll see what happens. So 221.
Like the later ones, they get more realistic. Like instead of saying Healed your stamina, which is bollocks, they say. You had to eat or you lost stamina through hunger. You always thought it was bollocks that you could get a sword in the chest and just tuck into some salt and pork and it was fine.
When you got like a knife wound in your back.
Oh, salted pork. I'm starving. What time is it? Oh. Man, it's 6:30 and we haven't had tea yet.
No, after this. You can hear gruff noises.
Yes, it's locked, I think.
Will you try it anyway, or we try and open the door on the wall opposite 209, or continue on the passageway?
So I've
Or what if
written.
the gruff noises you need a password?
I mean, you can try it. I've written gruff noises and it's locked. I haven't written anything in the right-hand door.
Door is firmly locked. Whoever in there does not want to be disturbed. We now open the door on the right-hand wall or press on.
See, I've written alright. So there's a right door there, which I haven't written anything. There's another right-hand door which says torture.
Should we try that then?
Just try it. I may have written it wrong. It may be the torturer, but
Oh, if it's the torture, we're gonna have to go through all those games again.
yeah, I ain't doing that.
Ah, it's the door on the right takes you to where the prisoners are.
Ah.
So this room seems to be a dungeon of some sort, for along one wall are 4 cells with heavy iron bars locking their occupants in. No one seems to have been on your side of the bar, so you walk in and have a look. A twig cracks as you step forward, and immediately 3 bodies spring to life in 3 of the cells. They are a ragged lot, clothed in tatters, hair disheveled and grubby. They all reach forward through the bars and plead with you to release them. Each one has been captured by the Earl of Druma's servants and imprisoned to await some horrendous fate. Nearest to you is the pretty young girl. She faces with fair hair and...
So the girl that gets sacrificed.
I'm not sure. She
Sounds
desperately
like it.
wants to be released. In the second cell is a tall man with strong features. This might be a good time for us to checkpoint and try these other people, because we only ever went for the one guy in the robes, didn't we?
Yeah. So what are we at?
209. So we got the fair-haired girl. She desperately wants to be released. In the second cell is a tall man with strong features. He has accepted that he is about to die and bravely asks for you to kill him now to deprive the Earl of the pleasure. In the third cell is a balding man in the grey gown who says nothing. Do you wish to try and help these prisoners? You may talk to one of them if you wish. So have you written down what we got from the guy in the robe?
I don't know if I have or not, but I think he just gave us hints. No, I haven't. It'll just be hints, though. It won't be.
Yeah. Maybe we should go through all 3 of them anyway.
Yeah.
They also worked out a better combat system for multiple attackers rather than they would politely line up to fight you. Yeah. Depend if you're playing like off stream, obviously on your own. Some of those playing those multiple fights is fine, but sometimes we end up like doing a fight for about 20 minutes and it kind of like ruins the flow.
You know
of
what I
the video.
wrote down right at the start?
What?
We would need the crisp blade and the password, and I've written Shaku will know the password.
Yeah.
So I think now we have that. We actually have the password, which is murder, hopefully, but we still need the crisp blade, which we just cannot find.
I think, but it's in that fucking area with that guy. The guy's got it.
Yeah, he has got it, but there's no way we've found up to now where we can actually go into the sacrifice and safely get it.
No. Right, let's interrogate these 3 people and
Okay.
maybe one of them will know. Okay, so should we go with the guy in the robe again just to get it off?
No, but we've done him twice.
We've only done it once.
We've done him twice.
We haven't.
Have we not?
We've only been down here once.
Okay, should we do them all in turn and write down what they have?
Okay, so go then. So we got page 209 written down as the checkpoint anyway. We'll drink
Okay.
for that in a second. So first option, talk to the young girl, which if she's the girl who's being sacrificed, maybe we can slip her something that she can fucking
Where are you going with this?
have one last good night on Earth. No, maybe we can stop her from being killed.
She's like 12.
No, I don't think she is. It doesn't matter.
She
anyway.
looks like 12 in that picture. A 12-year-old demonic girl. Or a 60-year-old.
Right, let's leave it. Come on, keep going. 322. She doesn't.
It's not showing you the picture because you know.
Okay, so 209. If you want to read 322, this is speaking to the girl. Cancelled, yeah.
The girl is hysterical. It seems that she is a district nurse who has just been assigned to the area. She knocked on the door, was invited in, and then captured. She pleads with you to help her, and her voice rises to a scream. But what can you do? The keys to the cell are nowhere to be seen. You begin to get worried that her hysterics may attract the attentions of the occupants, and try to calm her down. Do you want to talk to one of the others, or will you leave the room quickly?
Talk to the others from this option. We can always go back to 209. Write down the number of the entry and what happens there. Okay, so we didn't gain anything from that, did we?
No. Oh, no! Right, should we go back? Because we have to have a fight if we carry on down this road.
Yeah, let's go back. We made a checkpoint.
We made a checkpoint.
So we're speaking to the strong man.
Would you talk to the young girl, the dark man?
The dark man.
266.
Randall Flagg. The dark man courageously bares his chest and asks you to plunge a knife into his heart to end his suffering. If you have a knife, you can do as he wishes, or you can refuse and talk to one of the other prisoners.
Oh, fuck.
Should we just assume they picked up that knife? Because...
We have a letter opener. That's as good as a knife.
Yeah. Okay, 182.
A letter opener is just a very small
You
knife.
can still kill someone with a letter opener. You didn't hear that from me, kids.
Oh, no. Hang on. The man looks away as you pull out your knife and prepares to strike him with it. Again, my thanks, he says. I will not get another chance to thank you. Your hand comes down and even you must close your eyes as you strike him, but your knife never reaches its target. A strong hand catches your wrist, inches from the man's chest, and squeezes hard. You open your eyes and see the man smiling at you devilishly.
Oh,
devilishly. God. He has tricked you. He had no wish to end his life. He simply wanted a weapon to use against his jailers.
Oh, no.
A weapon which you have now provided for him. He slams your wrist against the bars, forcing you to drop the knife against his cell. Your anger turns to fear when he does not release his grip, but instead bends down to pick up the knife and holds it against your throat. I am sorry, my friend, but I cannot risk your telling the others that I am now armed. My friends and I must have our freedom at any cost. We shall have it when our jailer returns with our next meal. I am so deeply sorry that the price of our freedom is so high. And with those words, his blade bites deep. Your adventure ends here.
You guys seem to know a lot about what blades can kill people with. Well, I think any blade is capable, really.
Yeah.
209?
209. That means there's only one we can talk to, though, which we've done before so many times.
Well, we have the password now, so where can we use it? I'm sure the password is in the cellar.
It is, but we don't have the crisp blade, so there's no point doing it.
Maybe that's where the crisp blade is.
No,
So-
the password is to the Earl's secret hiding place. I think, maybe.
We've not tried 66 yet.
Ooh.
If you'd rather not, talk to the board about 363. And we've not tried the bats yet either. It might be in the back corner.
We do need to try the bats.
You step up to the balding man's cell. Do not waste your time here, he says. You cannot help us. We only hope to destroy the evil in this house before it destroys us, but that's unlikely because you would have to destroy the master first. He may only be killed with a Chris knife. What?
I'm just looking at my earlier notes and I've written Chris knife. We need to kill the master. It's hidden in a room with a secret entrance downstairs and we need a secret password. So it's got to be in yeah, that's got to be in the room that we need the password for.
Yeah. So he may only be killed with a Chris knife, and the battle must take place in a red room to symbolise a battle taking place in hell itself. The dining hall upstairs has red walls, but it is always locked, and the key is hidden behind the mirror when the ceremonies are taking place. If you can find the Chris knife and have the key, shit, can we even get the? Have we been to the mirror room from down here? We have, haven't we? It's on the truck's on the left. If you can find the Chris knife and the key, then you may save the world from the devilry that is brewing within these walls. But for us, we will all be dead before the night is out. Don't waste your time, Woods. You listen to his advice and consider whether you ought to leave immediately, as he suggests, or whether you should talk to the others. So, we're going to have to leave, aren't we?
You know there's a digital version of House of Hell that does your event sheet and dice rolls for you. That's cool.
Oh, I think they have one for most of the books, but I don't know. We
never
feel like
seen
old
it.
school. Like, all the games are on like Steam and stuff.
Oh my god.
Cost £4. Head to the Bat Cave, Batman.
John's
Right.
adamant we face the back corner.
91. We have the password now.
Right, we have the password.
We know where to
Where
get.
is the room? If it's not in that back corner, and I doubt it's in the back corner because we found the secret room in the back room.
Further up the passage is another door on the right-hand wall. If you wish to try this door, turn to 112. If you wish to pass it and continue along the corridor, turn to 393.
That's the torture room, but what did Beyond say? The torture chamber. I remember the quiz, but was there a password option? Was there a password option?
I think there was.
Do you want to have a look while I go for a wee?
Yeah, okay. Okay, so, where were we? So if we take the door on the right, 112, this takes us to the torturer. So we speak to the torturer and he asks us if we're trespassing, basically, or we will be claimed to be the master's friends, which is what we did last time. So I'm going to try and speed through this as quickly as possible. And I'm going to cheat just to get through this because we also already got all of the points, and we got way over the points that we needed to get through this section. So I'm just going to get through this because it's a whole bunch of quests. Basically, you have to give him loads of words, and by the end of it, you have enough points to get to the end of the section. So I'm going to just speed through it. So we go to 38. $352. I'm playing the torturer's game.
Oh no.
But I'm just cheating because we got enough points. 57.
Have you written where you found the password? I haven't written. Oh no, I've written 62, and I've written the actual password down, John. I've written goat. Well, I've written goat head, and then I've written Prevemi, and then we've written murder
house.
Murder password.
76. Bear with me, guys. I'm just getting through all of this this quiz. 315. Now turn to 235 if you've got enough points, which we do because we remembered all those words.
We bossed it.
Yeah, we did. We got
didn't
way
even
over
cheat
it.
last time. Yeah. Have we gained any fear or anything though?
No. $130. 297.
I feel like it would be hard to fail that because by the time you get to that quiz, you probably would know a lot of words anyway.
We pulled out some bangers, to be fair, from our memory. And
The map.
well, it was basically it was all the rooms we knew to write down, didn't we? 280.
Oh, no wonder we spent so much time.
How many points did you score? Have you scored 12 or more? Pretty sure we got over that, didn't we?
Yeah, we got
265.
We got 19.
If you follow them, you will end up to the ground floor. So if you refuse his help, you may leave the room. If we do that, we come across the bats again. So should we do that?
What happens if we take his advice?
We literally just get back up to the main floor.
Why would we go back up there?
I don't think there's anything up there. There's the kitchen, there's the dining hall, but we don't have the key. So
Should we go to the back corner?
Yeah, let's try the other
gonna be
options.
real. If we get to the bats and this isn't where we need to go.
We'll make the checkpoint and go through anyway.
Where the fuck are we gonna go to get the blade?
We know where it is, don't we? It said it's downstairs somewhere. Have you written on any of those on the ground floor? Have you written anywhere that we need a password to get anywhere?
You mean basement?
On the first floor. It's still downstairs, technically.
No, I think I've written basement.
So, hide under the stairs from the bats, 320.
No, I've written secret passage in the cellar to the hiding place. But then that's not the knife, is it? That's just to the.
No. Right, where do you wish to look? So there was nothing under the stairs except for bricks. The back wall took us into the ritual chamber. We've not used 66 yet, so should we check where the bats came from?
Yeah, and then do like desperate 66.
Yeah.
So I've actually written secret room is downstairs. So yeah, it may not be the cellar.
Yeah.
It may be on the ground floor somewhere.
Okay, so if you want to read 165, this is us checking the back corner.
You search around the corner but can find nothing unusual. You can hear some bats squeaking, and the overwhelming smell of their droppings forces you to cut short your search. You must decide what you want to do next. Will you search under the stairs, or look along the back wall, or climb back up the stairs? Should we climb back up the stairs and try and find the secret passage?
Why don't we go back down into the ritual thing
What?
and try the other options? And
There isn't any other options. We've exhausted all the options now.
You sure?
Yes. We've done it twice. We've done all options twice.
yeah, and if we I think there's an option we haven't done. There was save the girl, which is a failure. There was, what was the other one?
There was save the girl. There was like go along and be a voyeur, and there was try and find her an escape. We've done all of them twice.
Try and find an escape.
No, we've done that.
You
We
sure?
managed to get back out. We had to roll test our luck, and we got out the way we came last time. Promise.
Look along the back wall or climb the stairs.
Guess where I've been.
Where have you been, Odie? You've been
This
to
could
get
be
some
any.
beers.
This could be anywhere. I'm guessing you've got beers, Odium. I'm guessing you've got Hertog Jan.
Okay, right down page 165.
We're not going back down again, are we? I promise you've done all those
So
things.
this page gives us the option to go back down to the basement if we want to, into the ritual chamber. It also gives us the option to put an arrow and put 293. That takes us back upstairs to the ground floor.
Yeah.
So we've got those two rooms written down for any option if we want to go back there.
What's our current things? 11, 11, 15, 19, 8, 9, 2, 11.
So
Oh, they
Let's-
got me ready. They ran out of Hertog.
let's see what happens when we go to page 66.
Are we just pulling 66 out of the bag?
We've got it. We have not used it yet.
Yeah, but I feel like the books should tell us when to use it.
No, you can use it anywhere. It's when you're like trapped somewhere. You hold up the pentacle before you and command them to step back and allow you to pass.
Oh. Yeah, we definitely should be using this now.
Watch. I might as well read it. I'm already turned to it. You hold up the pentacle before them and command them. Oh, I wonder if this is what happens.
In the sacrifice?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what I was saying. You should probably use it in the sacrifice.
Yeah, but you said you didn't want to go back down there.
Well, if we're going to use 66, we can pretend we're in the sacrifice area.
Okay, yeah, let's do that then. So instead of just reading those pages to go back down there, let's just say we went back down into the Mirror X section.
So there's a girl getting tortured, and we're trying to save her, and we're pulling up 66.
So you can probably use this when there's 40 of them surrounding you.
Cheers, Odium.
You hold up the pentacle before you and command them to step back to allow you to pass. Gasps come from the crowd as they see the pentacle, but its power cannot be denied. They watch powerlessly as you back down the other passageway and open the door at the end, turn to 232.
Fuck! I feel like that's nothing. 232 we've been to before.
Yeah, we're still down in the
Oh,
thingy.
mother.
So I feel like there's got to be a way of getting it.
Right, it's got to be on the next floor up then. There's got to be... Right, so basically our task is to find the Chris Blade. We have the password to the room where the Chris Blade is in, but we don't know where the Chris blade
In
is.
the cellar.
It's not in the cellar. Because I've written... Where did I write it? I wrote... We need the Chris blade and the password. The secret passage in cellar to the master's hiding place. Shaky will need the password. But then I've also written the Chris knife is hidden in a room with a secret entrance. And that's just downstairs.
If you had a Chris blade, where would you keep it?
In my butt.
That's not a good place to hide a knife.
I would hide it in... secret place.
So basically, you get the option to go back up onto the ground floor from there. So what did we write down for that?
Under the stairs is a secret entrance. Yeah, but we've been in there. I feel like we need a big hint.
No, let's go back down under the stairs then. So
Was there
we're back to
another secret room?
165.
I don't think there was beyond. Maybe there
61.
was. Oh, this book!
We're so close. That's the problem. Maybe look in the back's corner or along the wall. Let's go along the wall and go back down there. 356. So we're gonna go back into the ritual chamber, and there's gotta be something down here. Another way of doing it.
I know dogs in the dead woman's room, but I don't think you could go into where they came from. No, we went in there, and I wrote like a massive X on the door because it just, no matter what we did in that room, it led to us dying.
Basically, I'm following the route of following the cultists at the moment.
I feel like we're gonna have to end this stream and do some research.
So, if we watch what will happen, we try and find a way out, or we try and rescue the girl. So, let's have a look through these options, shall we? So, if you try to escape, you look around the chamber, another passageway leads from the chamber. If you choose your moment carefully, you may be able to reach it without being noticed. Move quietly along the wall towards it, or will you instead watch the proceedings? So, the proceedings, it takes you to the other page anyway. Let's see what happens when you try and rescue the girl. I think it's death.
Yeah, it is.
Yep, so you die. So, 314 is the only option, isn't it? The passageways.
Yeah, which just ends us back up there.
Gotta be something.
Where is the Chris blade?
It's gotta be down here.
No. I've put Chris knife, kill the master, is hidden in a room with a secret entrance downstairs. So all they will have said, so I think that was from the Duchess of some drama, something? And she told us the Chris knife is downstairs.
Hmm.
And we were on the top floor. Oh, were we? No, maybe we were on the ground floor. Balls. Why am I writing Chris knife here? Why have I written Chris knife? Did we have the Chris knife?
We've never had the Chris knife.
Promise?
Yeah.
I've written it down, that's all.
Where?
Here.
I think it's probably because we needed it.
Yeah, but I already knew we needed it. Why would I write it down again?
We definitely didn't get the Chris knife.
Okay. Balls, we're gonna have to leave it and have a look.
Let's just have a quick look at the map of the ground. Where's the ground floor map? It would have been the last page.
Oh, we haven't been in here.
We've not been there. Isn't that?
Oh, no, it's a straight ahead room.
That's the book room, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a study. Guys, we're stuck. Again.
Murder house. What was it? A clue someone gave? Should we? Should
We've
we?
had loads of clues though.
So the password was murder house.
We've gained nothing in this part apart from learning. No, we've learnt the password murder potentially. Oh, what are you googling? Alphabet as numbers.
Right.
So
This is the last resort for tonight.
what are you doing?
Right. Murder house as numbers.
Come on.
We're doing it. This is our last attempt for
No,
tonight.
this is not gonna happen.
We're doing it.
Okay.
13.
Yeah.
21.
Yeah.
18.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
18.
Yep.
8.
Yeah.
15.
Shouldn't it just be murder? Why are you going on?
21.
To house?
Just do it.
Okay. This is way too much though.
19.
This is the house name.
Just
doesn't
do
have
it.
House at
19.
the end. Should just be murder.
5. Okay, so what's murder then?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Put a line between them or something.
I have done. 13, 21, 18, 4, 5, 18.
Gotta be 578. I'm pretty sure 578 is in here. It ends at 400.
That adds up to 79.
That just takes us to a dice roll.
Yeah, no, that isn't it.
Though.
We are stuck.
Once again, we are failures to the House of Hell. But, I mean, we do know, well, we think we know the password. We just need to find that damn knife. And he said it's on, what, the cellar?
Well, we don't know that. He's just said it was downstairs. Downstairs may not have been the cellar.
What's
So we were on the. No, it's got nothing to do with the alphabet. It'd tell us the book was not that cruel. No, ignore this.
23. No.
No, Sean.
What?
It is nothing to do with the alphabet. Do not try and do that.
Okay.
It's just a password. It's nothing to do with numbers. Because
Okay.
it doesn't tell us to use a number. You're just barking up things now. Let's get rid of that.
So where have we been told that the secret entrance is?
I think it was by one of the
Shaku just told us.
portraits. No.
Shape.
So we need to find the Chris knife.
Yep.
And I think the Duchess of something on
Yeah.
one of the portraits told us the Chris knife, we need to kill the master, and it's hidden in a secret room. In a secret entrance downstairs, we need a secret password, which I'm assuming it's either Morgana's password,
It's gotta be this one we just got
Or-
from Shaku.
but I've also written we need the Chris blade and a password. The secret passage in the cellar to the master's hiding place. Shaku
Yeah,
will
so
know
that's
the password.
the
so
one that
that's
we're looking
murder.
for with Murder House is for
Yeah.
Shaku. And it's in the cellar.
Yeah, but we've explored the cellar everywhere and there's nothing down here. I'll check for my map next time and check to see if there's any... Any what?
I read that the fairly print had. Okay guys, we are gonna have to wrap this up here.
Yeah, mine's
We're
a
very
boggled.
confused, but I feel like we've got most of the pieces now. And I mean, if we have to start at the beginning of the book and check if there's any rooms up on the top floor that we haven't been in, then we will do it. In fact, this
Yeah.
gives us more of an opportunity for like one clean run instead of starting. We could probably, if we figure out where we need to go, we can start from the beginning and just get through this like super fast and super clean. Hopefully,
If we know where the Chris blade is.
yes,
That's all we need to find now.
yeah. So surely in the cellar. or in the room with the guy with the knife.
No,
the ghost
I feel like you'd have to have it before you go in.
Yeah. So either way, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this part. I'm hoping like the journey is enjoyable for you, seeing us trying to figure this out, because it's definitely like the
I'm still enjoying it.
yeah, it's still
I'm
fun.
still loving it.
It's not like when we like 50 parts into Fabled Lands and we had
Yeah.
no idea where to go. This is
Yeah.
still a super fun book. So thank you all for watching. We'll be back with part 6 very soon. So yeah, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section if you're watching this on YouTube, and we will see you again with the next one.